All right, welcome to the Ketone Captain Sunday Night Team Call, guys. Super excited for everybody on the call tonight because we have a rock star of a legend status. Let's put it this way, and just to show you how legend status she is, she's actually left a big country music festival over in North Dallas, which I'm actually not at either. I'm out in the country. But she just left this massive country music festival to come jump in her car and do this team call with us, guys. She has zero financial tie to us, but she is a leader through and through. Guys, I don't want to take up too much of the time talking, but let me just put it this way. Jessie Lee has come into the company, has come into this community, has basically just set fire in a way that I'm telling you guys, each of y'all want to watch, you want to see, you want to follow, you want to just pay attention because she's got some magic, and there's some serious magic that she's laying down every single day. And it's called leadership, it's called development, it's called passion, it's called goal setting, and it's called she is driven as much as anybody I've ever seen. So there's a couple different things we're going to have Jessie Lee go over tonight. I just kind of gave her a laundry list of things, which I'm sure she could talk for 24 hours on. But again, the best thing about Jessie Lee is letting her just have the stage, and then she takes off. And she just brings, what I call golden nuggets every 5 minutes. There's something being dropped that you're going to want to write this down. If you have a pen and paper, write it down. If you have your iPhone, make sure you're taking notes. I'm telling you guys, there's going to be things that are going to drop that you're going to want to go, man, what did she say? I need to rewind. I need to hear that again, because there's a reason why she's $1 million earner, but there's also a reason why she has multiple six-figure earners on her team. So with all that to be said, guys, welcome to the call. Legend status, Miss Jessie Lee. Thank you, ma'am, for being on.
Oh, I'm so excited to be back. It's good to be back. And it was Shane making all that noise. So whoever said to mute out, now we have the troublemaker muted. So I'm just kidding. So I love what he actually said about make sure you take notes. In my opinion, I would much rather trust a short pencil than a long memory, because I do talk fast, but I promise you all I do. I'm a very tactical leader. I'm not just here to fluff you up and get you in motion. I want to tell you everything that I think will work for you, that certainly worked in our organization, and help you guys out. So if you're a Dallas girl or guy, you're more than welcome to hang out with me at the castle. You're totally welcome, because I am now officially a Texas resident, and I'm like really into it. So I feel like step number one to build a multi-million-dollar business is move to Texas, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, but I'm joking. I think a lot of you are Texans, though, so that's awesome. So we're going to go over a couple of things in case you are wondering how we're going to flow through this. I'm going to elaborate on the 90-day run that our team is doing, and how you can kind of do your own thing and, maybe make a huge impact in your business if you're looking to do that. I'm going to talk about building locally and building globally, and why you would want to do that, and how you can do both of those things, and really my kind of, sort of my vision for it, because I think that really just does require a lot of vision. We're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about, not like you're cheesy, like let's set smart goals, okay? It's going to be better than that, I'm sure. And we're going to talk about not only just celebrating your organization, but I'm also going to talk about how I think you can tactically do it to get the results you are more than likely looking for in your organization and your business. So really happy to be back to implement some of the things that I taught then, and then hopefully you're ready for round two, because here we go. So I want to go over the 90-day run first of all, because this has been, let me explain it to you in very common terms. I had the craziest 2017 of my life. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. 2018 was not the greatest either, but I was coming back from all the craziness. And I know that I have not done what I am able to do. Does anyone else relate to that? Like, you just kind of feel like I'm doing well, but there's no way that this is my capacity. There's no way this is all I can do. There's no way this is the most. Can anyone else relate to that? Like, you can raise your hand if you're on here, like Jackie or Carrie or whoever. Okay, cool. Just making sure I wasn't alone in that. So I actually, I texted Brian and I said, you're about to see a whole new level of animal. Like, I've been playing, and I'm not going to play anymore. So how many of you, like, if you were to actually think about the way you run your business, how many days do you think you've lost? And you don't have to answer that for me, but how many days have you lost? How many hours have you lost? How many opportunities have you lost? I bet you've lost a dozen opportunities today alone just from people you've walked past, right? And if we don't call ourselves out on that, we're never going to get better. And I think that's really step one to that. And so I told him, I said, I'm going to implement something at the beginning of April. We're going to see how this goes. I said, but just watch out. I said, because I'm done playing. I didn't like being the number 3 income earner. I want to be number 1. It's just a thing. And so I got to the grindstone, and here's what we did. We decided to implement a 90-day run. And this is exhausting, okay? This is not for frou-frou. This is not for part-time. This is for people who really want to go, go, go. Like people who are done messing around, people who you want your legacy to be something different, okay? And you can play full out with it if you want to. You can play partially if you want to. You can come in however you want, whenever you want, whatever. But for those of you, can we mute Brenda, please? I'm getting feedback. Oh, she left. Bye. So for, what happened there? But you can play at any level you want to, but if you commit to doing this for 90 days, it ain't going to be a game anymore. Like your business is going to be out of control. And so what we did, and you know, you can strategize this however you want to, but I got really tactical with it. I came up with, you know, we ended up making like a PDF thing for the organization where you wrote down leads lists, you really brainstormed and brain dumped however many people you're going to talk to. You wrote down your exact goals. It has a certain amount of tactic and it has a certain amount of mind control. Because I'm telling you, the reason not all of you are making the income you want is because of these 6 inches right here. Okay? You have got to get control of what's going on between your ears. You have got to stop telling yourself that you're only worth $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month. That's ridiculous. There is enough in the world. Okay? There is so much abundance around you. Like, God gave you so many gifts. You are worth so much more than what you're doing. You've just got to get over this. You've got to get over the hump that is your brain. So for some of you, you know, you're going to write down all these names and you're just going to stare at them and you're going to be nervous. You know, you've got to understand that you're worth more and you cannot keep playing small. So what I had our team do, and I suggest all of you do this, is we literally announced what we were. So think your I am statements from Keto Academy and more, but specifically for that month. So on April 1st, everyone said, and you can do it now. It's not too late because it's May 5th. Okay, think of the drinko, I know. Okay, but we literally said, I am, and let's say, I am, or, you know, my name is Shane Friels, and I am rank 8. Or you already ranked 8. I am rank 9, okay? I am Shane Friels, and I am rank 9. And it was whatever their goal was for just April. So not the whole 90 days, but just April. So maybe that's I am Shane Friels, and I am rank 8 3-star, whatever. I have no idea what the volume you guys do is, okay? So just declaring it and reminding them that. And then we did a separate chat. Now, you don't have to want to do this, okay? It's not up to me. This is specifically your goals. And what I did as the leader is I wrote down the goals so I know what people said because I knew what was going to happen somewhere during halfway in the month, because I'm going to give you tactics in a second here. I knew some people were going to get caught up again here. They were going to have limiting beliefs. They were going to see some people playing full out. They were going to see Liz going nuts. They were going to see Jennifer going nuts. They were going to see John playing full out. And they were going to start stepping back and going, oh my gosh, like I'm not as good as him, so I don't think I belong in the 90-day run. Your goals are your goals, guys. You don't have to want to make $1 million, okay? Yours could be that first $1,000 month. That I don't care. It's just about doing a little bit more, believing a little bit more. And every day, no matter what, there is some kind of assignment. There is some kind of personal development. There is some kind of, you know, like very tactical stuff to do. Maybe it's today you reach out to 5 people. Maybe it's today in public you go connect with 5 new people and put them on your social media. Maybe it's today you you know, call your local gym and find out if you can set up a booth. Whatever it is. Tactic, 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 tactic. And this is a big one, guys. Every single day, every single person is committing to being on an opportunity Zoom. Okay? So here's the deal. This is a numbers game. I love every single one of you. You've got to wrap around your minds right now the fact that every single one of you could be beating me right now. I put that in air quotes, okay? Beating me in my numbers right now. There's no reason you're not, except for you don't talk to as many people as I do. it's very, that's very honest. Because let's say let's say you think I'm like a goddess walking planet Earth, and you're like, she probably closes every single person she talks to. Yeah, I wish, because I just talked to like 40 people in this concert, and I've closed no one yet. All right, I got them all on the gram, but they're not closed yet. But let's pretend, okay? You're like, Jessie Lee closes every single person she talks to. She's just a different level than me. I can't get there. It takes me 12 people before I get somebody to say yes. She closes every single one. Well, what if I start, reading my own press clippings, and I think I'm so great that I only talk to 3 people. And so I close person 1, person 2, and person 3. But you, Seth, you know that every 12 people you talk to, you know that you'll close the 12th person. And what if you talk to 48 people? That's 4 people you've closed. You can beat me. The problem is, you're not you, Seth, but all of everyone, right? We're so caught up in this no thing. We take it personally. Guys, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to drink ketones. Not everybody understands what we're doing. And that's okay. As long as you understand what you're doing, as long as you understand that it is the numbers game, that you understand that your family's probably going to be the hardest yes you ever get. Your spouse, some of you are still trying to shake ketones up every morning for your husband. Oh, Diana smiled really big on that one. She took that personally. Okay, look, you're still shaking up the flipping ketones, and you're like, well, he just drank this. Oh my gosh, he would just be in a better mood, would have a better marriage. Does he not understand what I'm trying to do here? Okay, like, not everyone's gonna get it, but we still can all succeed if we play the game. So here's the thing. Like I said, it's about how many people you know. So I don't care who runs the Zooms. I don't care what you do. I'll tell you, on our team, I do a Zoom personally every single day because I'm talking to so many people every day. And here's all you have to do. Here you go. Write it down, or just listen. Do whatever you need to do. All I do when I approach people is I can post a status. I can go through my Rolodex. I can go through my list of names. I can do whatever. And I simply message them and say, hey, Michelle, I just wanted to reach out and see if what I'm doing didn't interfere with what you are currently doing. Would you be interested in checking it out? No pressure. Okay, let's say Michelle says, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm like, great. I have a 15-minute opportunity Zoom at 2 p.m. Central today. Can you jump on? I'll send you a custom link. Not custom, it's just a link to my Zoom room, right? And I invite. I'm inviting. I mean, I have a personal number, I won't tell you, that I invite every single day, and I won't stop inviting until it's time. Until I'm done, until I've invited and sent the Zoom link to a certain amount of people. I'm not stopping because this is not a game. This is not a game, okay? And a lot of our champs are running their own every single day as well. We have like a launch team that wanted to do the 90-day run. So each of them is also doing the presentation, right? And they're showing the proven opportunity. They're going, very briefly over product. Literally, the product presentation is the following. So all you do is you take a bottle of water and you take, of course, I got ketones in my center console. Take ketones, pour it in here, and you will have better fat loss, better muscle preservation, better sleep, better skin, better mood, better fat loss, or better focus, and better energy in 60 minutes or less. Okay. Because y'all get things complicated. We don't complicate things over here. I am a simple Texas woman. All right. So anyway, I love saying that. I'm a Texas gal. Woo! All right. But anyway, that's that. Presentations quick, just as fast. We edify the leadership in the company. We edify the timing of the company. We edify the company itself. We edify what we've done. We edify our team, and we talk about the product, and then we show how to start with the $1,300. Bang, 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 bang. I've been averaging like 14-minute Zooms, 14 to 16 minutes, right in that little sweet spot. They're in, they're out. I simply message them after, even if I didn't know if they were on or not. The people that I invited to that Zoom that day, I just message them and I say, hey, Pamela, what was your favorite part? And sometimes Pamela forgot to get on the Zoom. I'm just kidding. Pamela wouldn't forget, right? But sometimes they forget, right? Or like life happened or whatever. And I say, great, I can invite you to one tomorrow at whatever the next scheduled time is, 9 p.m. Can I see you there? Can I count on you? Yeah, I'll be there at 9 p.m. Great. So I'm constantly doing this. Then, because you're probably like, well, how do you have so many people on these things? Like some of these Zooms, I'm seeing like hundreds of people. Well, don't you think it would be beneficial if, let's say, I recruit, Kate. I recruit Kate, and she's fired up. And I tell her, welcome to the Team K. I'm really excited for you. I'm going to help you launch your business. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central. There's a Zoom, just like the one you were just on. I just need you to invite 10 people to it. It can be people who are interested in trying the product. It can be people who want to buy the product on auto ship, and it can be people who are interested in the opportunity with you. I just need you to personally invite 10 people with this link, and I send Kate the link. Y'all see how this is like going crazy? Because now Kate is going to smack GoPro. She's going to spank MVP. She's going to have an organization of people who are like all up on the ketones. She might not have even come in at $1,300, right? Kate might have come in with, you know, I don't know, 2 boxes of Max and a box of cream or something. All of a sudden, I'll be like, Kate, we got 10 people on this Zoom right now. They all need 10-day trials. I'm going to need you to go order more right now. Like, you have a positive problem, my friend. You're showing all these people how to win right away, how to win right away, how to win right away. You're literally, and one of the things I say on the Zooms every day is I say, I promise y'all, you will be in business for yourself, but you're not going to be in business by yourself. So these Zoom numbers are getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day because we've got more and more and more and more people who were actually hungry and actually want to change their lives, getting their people on this Zoom. And when people make $1 in network marketing, this is a fact, $1 in network marketing, their retention rate goes up like 460% or something stupid like that. $1. So many people we bring into this business purchase a package and no one helps launch them. They don't make a single dollar and they feel some type of way. If they would have made one sale, you and I both know they'd still be here today, don't you? They'd be on every Zoom. They'd be all fired up about it. And here's the other beautiful thing about it. You get people to win like that. Then you invite them to your team trainings like this one right here. I know y'all do it every Sunday night. Think about this. They're excited because Sarah finally made a sale. Walona finally made a sale. She's fired up. I've never made money before in network marketing. Oh my gosh. There's a training. I will be on the training because I have never made money doing this before. They're so excited. So then your whole culture's on fire. The whole team's going nuts. I don't know if y'all saw the champion thing from the Pulse app. There are still 3 champs from our team missing on that list. We broke 8 new champions last month alone. 8. That is bananas. 2 new pro champs. Crazy. And I don't say that to impress you. I say that to impress upon you. I tell you what our team was lacking, and I'm sure it's across the board because it lacks in all network marketing. We are not appropriately leading people. Here's what we're doing, and tell me if I'm wrong. I'm looking at your faces. Here's what happens. We give birth to a new recruit. Look at this little baby. Look at this little baby. This little baby boy, 7 pounds, 12 ounces, this little baby. Y'all are leaving the baby in the crib. That baby cannot eat for itself. That baby cannot change its own diaper. That baby does not know how to walk, does not know how to talk, does not know how to do anything. That baby is crying out for help, and y'all are abandoning it in its crib. That's what we're doing with our recruits. Don't understand that? So I'm not playing anymore. This 90-day run has been crazy, and it's every day. And honestly, here's what's going to happen is, like I said, you're going to have to check in with your people, those of you who are leaders watching this, because you're going to have some people feeling some type of way, and that's when you go back in there and you say, your goals are your goals, Michelle. It's okay if you don't want to hit champion. It's okay if you never want to be a champion. It's okay if you never want to earn a car. But can we do a little bit more for your family? Just a little bit more. Your goal was rank 2 this month, and there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. So run your race. Do what you need to do. Invite your number of people every day to the Zoom. That's all I'm asking. And just a little bit 11. Does that make sense to everyone? Like, can y'all like visualize what this will do for your organization if you start showing the opportunity more? And I'll tell you, it's gonna probably have to start with Shane. Sorry, Shane. All right, it's probably gonna have to start with Shane, and he's gonna have to start doing Zooms and whatever. Y'all can like get on him. You can, I don't know what you need to do to get out, but just tell him you want more, okay? Or some of you can just do it on your own, but I promise you, your business will look so different in 90 days. You will be blown away, next level blown away. And I say that because so far it's in 35 days, and we had our biggest month ever in business last month, and that includes the January from psychosis. Like, I don't even know what even was January. Oh my gosh, I feel like I still need to take anxiety pills from January. There were too many sales, right? So I promise you, everything will look different. You will rebuild your whole business. I know some of you probably have businesses right now that are driving you nuts because it's not building as fast as it used to be. You don't feel like it was as easy as it once was. Well, look, I know nobody told you this was a get-rich-quick thing. I know nobody did. So let's start taking it seriously, all right? So really, like I said, it goes back to how many people do you know? Don't overcomplicate it. Just invite, and please stop getting attached to what people say to you. Do not get attached to the no's. Do not. Like, I made some status the other day, and I'm so serious about it. I love those of you who are on here who had a hard time growing up. You did not have friends. You were not well-liked. You were made fun of. Maybe you grew up on the wrong side of town. Maybe you didn't have the right clothes, the right whatever. Y'all are tough. And I promise you, tough people always win. Like, I'm very glad nobody liked me until I was in my mid-20s. I'm so thankful that I was like the awkward girl from the country in Maryland and broke. Nobody liked me. Because I heard no a lot. I ate lunch alone every single day. And so now when somebody tells me no, I'm like, all right, not my people. Deuces. Next. Okay? So, but you've got to go through those no's. You have to. Do not overcomplicate it. And yeah, just ask. Okay, so is everyone like, does that make sense? Like, am I logically making sense to everybody? Okay, cool. And by the way, the other part of that is that, in case you don't know this already, community-based marketing runs in 90-day cycles. So how many of you had a great April? Raise your hands. Anyone have a great April? Like, you had a good April? No one's going to raise their hands and tell me you had a good month. All right, there we go. No more lying. All right, thank you. All right, thanks for your participation. All right, listen. You did not have a good April because of April. You had a good April, if you had a good April, because in January, when we had 5 million sales, you reached out to everyone you knew. You went crazy. That's why you had a good April. Because all of that work you put in January is paying you in April. If you had a bad April, you maybe weren't in business yet in January, or you were just overwhelmed in January, or you took a sabbatical, or I don't know what you did. You'll have a great May if you worked in February. Same thing with June. Like, some of you will take off the summer. You'll find every country music festival to go to, and you'll go to every single one. You'll go to the pool every single day. You'll snorkel at every single beach on planet Earth. You'll do whatever, and you won't touch your business, which is silly because we run our businesses from cell phones. Like, there's literally a country concert right there, okay? Biggest things in country music are right there. I can jump on a Zoom for a half hour. Or however long I talk for. I talk a lot, so Lord knows how long this will be. Y'all got all night? Okay, good. Sounds good. All right, no, but there's no reason for it. And if you do that in June, July, and August, I can tell you what your fall is going to look like. Don't set yourself up for failure now that you know that. So that's why I chose 90 days, in case you're like, I don't get it. What's the deal with 90 days? Isn't that exhausting? Yes. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm a little tired on day 35. Just stay keto and drink extra ketones, guys. Up your smart ship, okay? Just kidding. All right, so local versus global. So I am not a normal woman, for those of you who don't know, okay? Because my dreams come true. All right, but in all honesty, I specifically named our team the Empire because I think that empires just take over the world, and I like royalty, I like crowns, I like stuff like that, and I just really like what I visualized when I thought of the word empire. So I thought about having a global organization, and I think, honestly, some of the time that's the most important thing, is to think, where do I want this to go? What is my business going to look like? How do I want this to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever? And it doesn't have to make any sense to you right now. That's really important. Like, write that down. It doesn't matter how you get to where you need to go. It's just that you know you're going to go there. So, like, I don't know who our rank 10 leg will be so that our team will be Legend, but I know we're going to be Legend. Like, I joined the company, I glanced at the comp plan, I flipped to the very back, and I said, okay, top rank is called Legend. Great, okay, Legend. Like, it didn't matter how we were going to sell 2 million points a month, and it didn't matter who the rank 10 leg was going to be. I just knew it was going to happen. So building globally has a lot to do with that. And so many of you think it requires jumping on a plane to Mexico, jumping on a plane to Asia, jumping on a plane to Europe. You guys, I don't know this for a fact, but I would bet our team has the fastest growing Mexican team. I guarantee, I know this for a fact, we have the fastest growing European team. Asia, it's not me, but Lisa Grossman has the fastest growing Asian team. I didn't meet any of these people. I didn't know any of them. The Facebook they're doing. No habla español. Okay, no hablo. Okay, this screen's not smiling. I'm switching screens to the people who are smiling. Okay, John's smiling. Thank you, John. Okay, listen, no hablo. I literally just reached out to people, actually when I started business, and I was like, hey, just wondering, just having keto conversations. And somebody happened to message me like 8 months ago saying something about, well, is Prove It open in Mexico? And I said, no, we're not open in Mexico, not at all. And he said, okay, well, I have a friend who is looking for a business opportunity if you guys ever open in Mexico. I said, great, what's his name? He gave me his name, I wrote it down, and I connected with him 9 months ago on Facebook. And I built a relationship. And then when they said, oh, Mexico's opening, I'm like, I have a list. I wrote it down. I wrote your name down, Toto. His name's Toto. Well, it's his nickname, I think. But anyway, so I wrote his name down, and I reached out, and I said, hey, da-da-da-da. And he said, great. Do you want to come meet people? I'm like, well, why don't we get some business going? Got some business going. Next thing you know, there's all these leaders there. And I said, oh, well, our CEO's going there. I should probably meet all of you. That's how it happened. It happened from me building literally locally, finding out who knows who. Like, guys, have you ever eaten a fajita before? Have you ever put a tortilla in your mouth, a taco, or a burrito, or an enchilada, whatever, salsa and queso, friends? Hello? Have you ever heard of a Mexican restaurant? Most of you I know are in the South. You are in Texas, okay? Listen, if you're in God's country touches Mexico, in case you don't know. So what I'm trying to tell you is that go eat at Mexican restaurants and find out who's open. It sounds so weird, but like if your waiter speaks Spanish and is friendly, ask. This is going to sound you're going to think I'm a crazy person, but literally I'm so ready for Vietnam to open because all right, women, I got a screen full of women right now. I'm not going to tell you who you are, so hopefully you react. How many of y'all have gotten your nails done? Let me see. How many of you have your nails done? Let's see. Hold up your hand. Let me see. Got a manicure. No one's holding up their hand. There we go. Pamela's got her nails done. Okay, here's a question. Pamela, just nod your head. Was the person who did your nails Asian? She's nodding her head in case you're not watching her screen. Did you find out where she's from? She's from Vietnam. 100% guarantee you she's from Vietnam. Yep, she's nodding her head. Okay, here's an idea. How about you always go to the same Vietnamese little lady, you find out what her name is, you find out what her family does. 1 in 7 households in the continent of Asia are involved in a network marketing company. That's a fact. They're not scared of network marketing. So find out who they are. They might already be involved in a company. If not, they are natural networkers because Asians are smiley people. They just are. I don't know why. Happy countries. Okay. But listen, I'm so ready for Vietnam. Because the reason that I found Asians was because it was literally a nail salon. I'm having a conversation. She goes, oh, you do network marketing? I see your car. I'm like, yeah, I do network marketing. She goes, well, my family lives in Vietnam, but my friends live in Hong Kong, and they love network marketing. And I'm like, well, hello. We connect online. We exchange phone numbers. I religiously go to the same nail tech every single time. Plus, she does good nails, so, it's fine. Shane's nails are done too. Did he hold up his nails? You know what? I appreciate a man who gets a pedicure and a manicure. So you can write that down. If you're a single man, you write that down. Look at when women are smiling. I see a lot of smiling faces. We do not need your crusty toes and your funky fingers. Okay? Thank you. All right, moving right along. John was trying to make fun of you, Shane. I'm going to do you a solid right now and tell you that's a good man right there taking care of his phalanges. Okay. But for real, go talk to people. Because if you're not speaking to people and you're not getting to know people in your local community, everybody knows somebody. We're all connected by like 1, 2, 3 degrees of separation, especially when it comes to network marketing. And a lot of those Vietnamese women, especially in these nail places, they're involved with a company called Nu Skin more than likely. Like they know network marketing and they can be very pushy in business. Like the Asian volume is very high because they don't care. They are not scared of a no. They're going to go for the most part. So, but I will tell you, it's fun to build globally. It's a really cool goal to have for the simple fact that there is not anything much cooler that I know of than hitting refresh on your back office at any hour of any day and watching, like we have a pro champ in Europe now. So they're 7 hours ahead of Central Standard Time. I can refresh at any hour, and it's like bloop, 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 because Europe's working. And then when Europe goes to sleep, you've got Australia, you've got Asia, I've got Hawaiian champs now. Yeah, that makes me cry though, because I'm Hawaiian. It gets me all excited. Okay, I got Hawaiian champs, and then the West Coast starts opening up. Like, are you kidding me, guys? Europe is in pre-launch right now, in case you don't know. So I don't ask questions. I just know that they are figuring it out. They're doing, I'm pretty sure, like forwarding stuff the same way that the Mexicans were doing it, the same way the Australians were doing it for a long time. So probably like Com Gateway, probably like, what is it? myus.com, mys.com, I think is another one. They're ship forwarding. I think that's how they're doing it. I literally won't ask questions because I like to be able to have plausible deniability. But they're killing it in Europe. They are absolutely destroying it. We have I think we have 4 champs there now and a pro champ, so it's gone nuts. And that person, wait, that's an even better story. How many of you have vacations planned for the summer? Show your hand. Jackie's going somewhere. Carrie's like, no, I'm working, prove it. Screw vacations. Shane's going somewhere. Okay, I'm just looking. I love looking at faces. It's my favorite. So many cameras are on. This is great. Okay, look. How many of you are going to a resort? Keep your hands raised. If it's like, you know, I don't know, wherever you feel like going. Okay, so true story. All right, good. Let me. This screen has a bunch of hands up. Good. The way I found our European champion. This is the big one, the one who's on top of all of them. This is not a joke. I was celebrating Sylvia Athey's 40th birthday in the Dominican Republic, like rank 10 in our company. And I was at Hard Rock, which is not a cheap resort. And I am cheap, okay? I am a very frugal woman. I like a coupon. I like to save money. I like to hoard my money away like little squirrels. Well, because of that, I figured, hey, we're at this expensive resort. People have what when they're on vacation? Money. Like, you don't go on vacations if you don't have money. So I just start bumping my gums, right? I start talking to everyone. I'm selling trials. I started having a conversation with these people in the pool. They live in Germany. 2 of them ordered $800 of ketones right there on the spot. Said, here, take my money, ship me my ketones. I'm like, what? I was letting them drink limeade last summer when they're putting it in tequila. Key limeade. This is a real story. It's a true story. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Can't make this stuff up. Okay? They're getting drunk and putting ketosis at the same flipping time. Okay? So whatever makes them happy, that's fine. I'm not here to judge. So 2 orders for $800 of products, so $1,600, boom. I get that shipped out literally while I'm in the Dominican. Next thing, you know, another German comes over, and he's like, what are you selling? And I said, oh, like, what do you know about ketones or ketosis? Just doing the same thing we always do every day, just having conversations, guys. This is, I swear, you can ask him to tell a story too. I end up needing him to translate because some guy asked me on a date, he only spoke German. He comes to dinner at the steakhouse. He's translating for me. For some reason, I said the words biohacking and epigenetics. Next thing you know, he starts saying, oh, is this like a network marketing company? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm very open. I'm like, you're okay. We start having a conversation. He lives in Germany. He speaks perfect English. He has a second home in Spain. Guys, that is literally the person who 3 months after the fact I recruited. And he's now a pro champion. Like, you have to get local with your business. You have to stop thinking you can hide behind social media. You can hide behind whatever. And people think I'm a social media girl. I would have nothing to post on social media if I wasn't good in person. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, she probably only knows how to do social media. No. Don't let me come into your hometown. Don't let me. I'll go to every networking event. Did someone say, do I live in your hometown, Carrie? Why aren't you here at this festival, girl? I got ketones. Like, I will go everywhere. I will join every networking thing. I will get your people because I'm good in person. So the way you have a good social media, the way you find a global team, the way you do all of this, you just got to get better at talking to people. And there's a really good book by Lyle, L-E-I-L. I forget her last name, but that's a really uncommon name. It's called How to Talk to People. Because some of you are just awkward little turtles. It's fine. I was awkward too. You get good. You start understanding how to speak to people. You start understanding how to get to know people. You start understanding how to get people to open up even when they're super closed off. Like if you've ever had an Uber driver who's like a total jerk when you get in the car, you'll read that book and you'll be able to get them open and following you on Instagram in 2 minutes flat. Like it's a really powerful book, How to Talk to Anyone. I really love that book. It's a yellow cover with blue writing in case you can't find it. All right. So that's local versus global. Listen, y'all, this is the time to make the run. Okay. And what I mean by that is our company did $325 million US last year, in case you don't know that. Do you know that? That just came out. We are the 20th largest network marketing company in the United States for the 41st largest company in the entire world. The time is now. Because I'll tell you what happens when companies get this big. We're not going anywhere. This is here to stay, first of all. You're super safe, so start recruiting like crazy. But the second thing that happens is that it's like 80% of the people who are here now and are here before we hit momentum, you guys are going to get the most amount of money because your positioning's better. Does that make sense? Like, I love Michael Rutherford for the simple fact that I never want to be person number one. Nope. Not today, Satan. I'm not the one who's going to hold up plastic baggies of ketones with white mystery powder and sell it to somebody. Nope, that looks like jail time. Not interested. Don't want to be a felon. Nope, not okay. Like, and when I came in 18 months ago, even then I wouldn't say it was the right timing. It was still really hard 18 months ago when we came in. I promise you. It's so easy now. There's keto everywhere. No one thinks keto is going to kill you anymore. No one thinks that keto is, a crack. No one. They know it's legit. It's so easy for us now. And you're in with better positioning. Don't be the person who, this is a real story. Just last week, I'm in the Uber. I had to go, or 2 weeks ago, I had to sign my divorce papers in Maryland. And I'm literally in this car. And I said to the guy, I said, what do you know about ketones or ketosis? Because he said something like, I feel like I have a goddess in my car. You're so smart. I'm like, thank you. So I'm having this conversation with this man. And I said, what do you know about ketones or ketosis? He goes, well, I don't know anything about a keto diet, but I know about a little packet that you put in water. And I said, I'm sorry, you know about Prove It? He goes, oh, is that you? I said, that is me. I said, who gave you a packet of that? He goes, I don't know, but somebody gave me a packet like a month ago and it set my brain on fire. Like, I need more. What? Like, guys, this is a legit conversation. This is happening now. Of course, I got him on my Facebook. He didn't know who gave it to him. I'm like, oh, God bless. Okay? Like, this is now. The timing is now. So build your local market, get it global, and you will literally take over the world. And I'm telling you what happens when we hit momentum, because momentum is coming. Even if I have to be the catalyst for it and throw this bad boy into momentum, I don't care. It's coming. What happens in momentum is those of you who are watching this right now and you're like, I just want to make like $1,000 a month. You're going to put in the work that it takes to make $1,000 a month, and you're accidentally going to make $10,000 a month. That's literally what momentum does. You're going to recruit people who don't deserve to make like a flipping dollar, and they're going to hold on to the coattails of the keto conversation, and they're going to make tens of thousands of dollars. So position yourself, get your team ready now, commit yourself to doing a 90-day run, set your goal of whatever you want it to be, and run. Like, you guys know what you need to do. You know you need to start doing more events. You know you need to have people at your house doing taste testers live. You know you need to do keto life parties if that's your jam. You know you need to go out to the community and take your kids to the gymboree and actually talk to the moms. You know what you need to do. You know. Just do it. Like, it's really that simple. Like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you actually want to change your family's life? Like, it blows my mind. Like, people always want to talk about that descendant in their family that is famous. They're like, oh, well, I'm related to George Washington. Oh, I was related to General Lee. Oh, I'm a direct descendant of Pocahontas. Whatever. Oh, Christopher Columbus is my great-great-great-great-great uncle. Yeah, okay. Okay, how about it becomes you? How about you become the person for your family that they know your name? Instead of hey, who's your like how many of you can even say you know who your great-great-great-great-grandmother is by their first name? It's only 4 generations ago. Was your great-great-great-great-grandmother really not that hungry enough to change the legacy for your whole family? Well, then do it for yourself, and do it for your family, and do it for the people who are not yet born or even a thought. And congratulations on your keto life party, Pam. You go, girl! Like, that's what it's about. Because this whole, like, we have so much abundance around us, it's ridiculous. We're just not taking it. And that's what you have got to do. So set your goals, even if it's just, like, actually, like, let me just show you this whip really fast. Okay, so this is my Range Rover. Okay, I have my Range Rover and then Prove It pays for my Porsche. Let me explain something to you. This car, this exact car, it's a white Range Rover. Well, it's not white anymore, y'all, because I got the best wrap in the whole company, I'm pretty sure. I love it. This car was on a dream board of mine in 2011 when I made my first dream board. White with almond interior. I wanted a Range Rover. That was my goal. And it didn't matter. Remember I said this earlier about Legend? Didn't matter how I was going to get it. It didn't matter at all the vehicle I was going to be in, meaning like what company to do it. I just knew I had to have this freaking car. And I don't know what it is about Range Rovers, but this thing I got in 2016. It's completely paid off. I love it so much. Guys, it still smells brand new. What kind of leather is this? I don't know. It's a really good cow. I like my cows dead. Okay, so listen. I mean, I think we got some, like, she's like, I'm going to my ranch. I'm like, oh, you're like a real cowboy. I'm like a fake one. I just have these expensive boots. All right, but anyway, and I eat a lot of steak. All right, but you have to set goals that matter to you. What goal matters to your family? It drives me crazy when I see some of y'all going on family vacations when I know you had to put it on a payment plan. Wouldn't it be a better idea for you to set a goal for May, June, and July, a dollar amount that you want to make off of trials and you want to make off of sales and you want to make off of your organization, so that you can take the family trip to Europe or to Disney or to Mexico or to wherever you want to go and just use your Prove It money. Like, I know there's a lot of you on here that a full-time thing, it doesn't interest you. And I love you for that, because this does not need to be a full-time thing. But why don't you, instead of touching your family's money that you currently have from your salary job and your husband's or your wife's salary job, why don't you make Prove It your freedom fund? Instead of putting your vacations on credit cards, instead of putting your shoes on credit cards, your jewelry on credit cards, your dinners on credit cards, make Prove It what makes you feel free. And set that as your goal. Because it doesn't matter what the number is. Your number doesn't need to be my number. But you've got to have a number. And you've got to know what kind of life you want to live. I've been saying I was going to live in Dallas, Texas for a long time, y'all. If I show you Facebook, Instagram, whatever status is, I have wanted to live here for a long time. I have felt like I was meant to be a Texan for a long, long time. Probably because my mother told me that crazy people live in Texas and, you know, whatever. But, like, I'm here now. And it doesn't matter how you get where you need to go. You just need to have that vision. It's really important that you do. And then celebrating the team. Y'all, I love to talk. Can you tell? Oh, my goodness. Oh, are you getting value out of this, or am I just, like, literally just rambling? Okay, just making sure. Because, like, you know, what can I say? By the way, I need, like, allergy tips. If you think I'm crying, like, I'm not getting emotional with you guys, or maybe I am. I don't know. I need some, like, Texas allergy tips still. It's month 4, and I know I can walk around strapped in Texas, but I feel like I would accidentally injure myself because I'm a little bit, like, I move quickly, so it's probably better if I'm not armed. But we should pretend I'm armed at all times, John, so nobody messes with me. All right. But anyway, so my best tips for celebrating your organization are really simple. Find out what they love. Like, find out what they love. So here's what I want you to do. I want you, every time you recruit somebody, because some of you recruit one person, some of you have big teams, some of you do whatever, get an Excel spreadsheet. I use Google Docs. And just ask people when they join to fill out a simple form, because we don't have access to all that much information, right, in our back office. Like, I can't find your address. I don't know your birthday. I don't know your favorite color. I don't know your favorite car. I don't know your favorite store. I don't know what airline you frequent. I'm giving you, like, a lot of nuggets right now. Work these through. I don't know your spouse's name from the back office. I don't know your children's names from the back office. I don't know your dog's names from the back office, your cat's names, your horse's names, your llama's names, whatever y'all have. Some people have, like, rats as pets these days. Very interesting. Okay, like, whatever. I want to know all kinds of info about you. I want to know your favorite flower. I want to know what cologne you wear or perfume you wear. I want to know what store you would shop at if money was not an issue. I want to know your favorite restaurant or your favorite food. I want to know your dream vacation, where you would want to go. I want to know all kinds of stuff like that. And people are like, why do you want to know that about people? Like, are you nosy? I may seem like I am very driven, okay? I'm very red. I'm very business oriented, but I am a mush ball. Like, y'all, I cry every day about stupid stuff. The women on here are like, we do. Everyone else, all the boys are like, oh my God, here we go, another one. Like, I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I see something beautiful at church. I cry. Oh my! Does anyone else cry the whole service? It's just me. I don't know. I think it's the Holy Spirit moving me. I literally like, oh, people think something's wrong with me. I just want to know why they have to make you say the peace after you do the prayers of the people, because I am a boo-hoo. It's terrible. Every Sunday people think that I'm having anyway, cry all the time. But it's because I love people. I feel very deeply. Like, I am an emotional being. And I know how humans work. I don't care how tough you are, tough guy watching this. You want people to recognize you and love you and appreciate you. And if I sent you, I don't know, let's say your favorite, okay, I'll use DFW as an example. I know a lot of you are Texans, so you fly out of DFW a lot. Obviously, it is an American hub, okay? Let's say I am trying to send you an incentive for doing something, and I give you gift cards to Southwest Airlines, but Love Field is all the way across town to you, and you're never going to use your gift card. You're going to be like, well, thanks, no thanks. Or what if you tell me that your favorite flower is tulips? No, I'm not going to use that. I don't like tulips. Okay, I tell you that my favorite flower is cabbage roses and peonies, and you send me tulips. Jackie just went, She's like, oh no. She's going to feel some type of way, right? What if instead I know that your favorite store that you never would shop at is Louis Vuitton, and you hit rank 8 or 7 or whatever, and I give you a Louis Vuitton belt, and I mail it to your house, and you never knew it was coming. Or I know your birthday is May 7th. And on the first of every month, I pull the list of people on our team, and I send birthday cards to every single person with a May birthday. And you don't even remember you did it, because it was the day you signed up. What do you think that would do for your organization? What if I knew your spouse's first name, and when it was your anniversary, because I asked you what your important dates are in your life, I wrote a card to you and John, or to you and Sarah, or you and whoever, instead of, hey, whatever. Or what if I knew, oh my gosh, I don't know, anything. Like, you shop at Target all the time, and you hit some huge goal. You wanted to sell 20,000 points, personal, and you do it. And I send you a $100 gift card to Target. And you said nothing about it, but I knew where you wanted to shop. Or if I knew your favorite color was purple, and I sent you purple earrings, or I got you something from the swag shop that was purple. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? This takes no time. This is literally when you sign, I onboard you with this. Hey, fill out this quick Google Doc. Fill out a quick Google Doc. And y'all, look, you can find time for things that are important, okay? Like, if on the 30th of each month, I just handwrite the birthday cards really fast, get them out, get them done, it's done, right? I know who hit champ. It takes me 5 minutes to pull the spreadsheet and see, okay, she hit champ. Her favorite store is Kohl's. I don't know. Okay? And I send her a gift card. Right? Another thing that's recognition that you're not even thinking of, because you're thinking money right now and half of you are freaking out, is let your people teach. It's great to hear from millionaires, I know. But what if you pulled your leaderboard of the top 5 people with new customers from April, and you let those people give their best sales tip? You're going to have rank 2s on there, you're going to have rank 3s on there, you're going to have champs on there, you're going to have all kinds of different people. And watch those people turn into champs when you give them the spotlight. Because now you've taken your belief in them and you've transferred their belief to them. and now they feel important. Because some of us don't do things for money, but we'll do plenty for a pat on the back or a name on the wall or a card in the mail or a hug and a high five at the next event, right? And ultimately, like, everyone loves their own name. So you better know your people's names. One of the things on that spreadsheet is what do you like to be called? Because if you call me Jessie, I'll remember my name. Right? People like to be called by their names. So when you recognize them on Instagram or you see them at an event, you can call them by their name. Right? These things are important. And it will create loyalty. It will create love. It will create appreciation. It will create all the things in business you want. And you cannot measure the return of investment on a little bit of recognition and a little bit of appreciation and a little bit of I see you. And one thing I do every single day, every day, and you can do as many as you want. I'll just tell you my number is 50, okay? I simply message 50 people on the team each day, just pull the report. I sort it by group volume, and on the first of the month, I start at the top and I go down, in case you're wondering how I do it, okay? And I literally just talk to them. I say, hey, how are you? Really appreciate having you on the team. I'm really grateful that you're part of our organization. Is there anything I can help you with? That's it. That's it. If they talk back, they talk back. If they don't, they don't. But I know I reached out to them. So then at the end of the day, there's no, Jessie Lee never got to know me. Jessie Lee doesn't care about anything. I'll be like, I messaged you every month for the last 6 months. Where have you been? You ghosted me. It's massive. It's massive. So when Shane was edifying me at the beginning of this, and I'll wrap this up, he said, I'm passionate. And he said, I'm really driven. And I will tell you, he's right. Those are two of the most important characteristics you can ever have. Because, guys, those are the two things I can't teach you. I can teach you every skill. I can give you every system of mine. I can give you every single script. I can tell you exactly how I walk people through stuff. You can follow me around this concert for the next X amount of hours and watch me do every single thing and go, oh, my gosh, she's so good. You can do that. But if you're not passionate enough to change your life and change your family's life and change the lives around you and change the people who are literally on their knees right now, praying for an opportunity that you have and you're being stingy with your goodness, then I can't really help you. I can motivate you. I can razzle dazzle you like a lot of people like to do, but you have to be the one to do it. You have to be the one who's driven. You have to be the one to decide to change the future of your family. It has to be you. And if you are not hungry, and if you are not starving, and if you are not what I say emaciated, like y'all, I got steak knives for teeth, you just can't see them right now. I'm hungry. I want to change so many people's lives. And like Shane said, I don't make any financial, benefit from this. I don't care. This is about legacy. What is your legacy going to look like? You have got to decide what that's going to be, and you've got to latch onto that, and you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to, if nothing else, let other people believe in you. Shane has enough belief in all of you to drive you. Reach out to him if you need him to spank you. Well, not literally spank you. It works better when it's women. Like, here we go. Zoom took a turn for the worse right around minute 58. Like, he will get you back in line, and you need to be able to lean on those people. So until you believe in yourself, let other people believe in you, but just keep showing up. And keep showing up for your family, and keep showing up for those people who deserve to have you show up for them. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I know it sounds weird because some of y'all are like, I don't even know this girl. Why is she yelling at me? She's scaring me this whole time. Look, people hate people for no reason. So I'm going to love you for no reason. And then you can give me a reason to love you as time goes on. All right? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get back to my country music concert. I got my red boots on. I'm going to do some boot scooting. I've learned how to dance here in Texas. Tell you what, there's this place called Cowboy Red Run. I also network there. Okay? Shane knows. He's naughty. He's familiar. Do you know how to dance, Shane?
Yes,
he
I
knows how to
do.
dance. Oh, my gosh. We have to go. We are going to go dancing because I'm really not very good. I need to improve. So you can take me dancing. It'll be great. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great night, and I hope I gave you some content that you can take into your business, and you can run the next 90 days. And if you need anything, you can reach out. But really, all you need is Shane, and he's right there. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. I appreciate you, and have a blessed rest of your evening. God bless y'all.
You rock. Thank you.